Hello everyone, welcome to PNYC. I am Priya Nahar, owner and the founder of Priya Nahar CS classes, that is PNYC. Today we are going to start with some of our important mathematical concepts, and also we are using Marathi as well as English language wherever it is necessary. So my first topic is fraction. Types of fraction, प्रकार त्यांचे proper fraction, improper fraction, decimal fraction, unit fraction and equivalent fraction असे 5 प्रकार and the operations related to all these fractions आपण या चॅप्टर मध्ये शिकणार आहोत. So what do you mean by fraction? In a simple way, जर आपण हॉटेलमध्ये गेलो तर आपण एक पिझ्झा मागवतो विच इज ऑलवेज इन अ सर्क्युलर शेप, राईट? आणि त्या पिझ्झाचे काही पार्ट केलेले असतात, कधी ते 4 असतात, कधी 8 असतात. तर त्या टोटल पार्ट्समधनं जर आपण 3 पार्ट्स खाल्ले, इट विल बी आउट ऑफ 8 3 पार्ट्स आर यूज, दॅट मीन्स इट इज 3/8. So 3 is your numerator and 8 is denominator. So this term is known as fraction, means out of whole whatever you are using, that is your fraction. Suppose you have 9 rupees, out of 9 if you are using 5 rupees, so 5/9 will be your fraction. So in a mathematical language, this is the definition of your fraction. A fraction represents a part of a whole or a division of quantity. It is expressed as the ratio of two numbers where numerator is divided, and so in a 3/2, 3 is your numerator and 2 is your denominator. Understanding the numerator and denominator, always just now I explained this term 5/9. So 5 is your numerator and 9 is your denominator. That means out of 9 parts you have used 5. So it is called as a fraction. It is very simple, very interesting, and if you understand this concept, you will enjoy it thoroughly. I think from standard 5th or 6th till 12th, or maybe for the higher grade, it is useful. So we will enjoy fraction. Now there are some types of fractions that is called, first type is a proper fraction. Proper fraction म्हणजे काय? तर ज्यामध्ये डिनॉमिनेटर, ज्याला मराठीमध्ये आपण छेद म्हणतो, आणि तो मोठा असतो अंशापेक्षा. फ्रॅक्शनलाच आपण मराठीमध्ये अपूर्णांक म्हणतो. तर जर मी असं म्हटलं की 3/5 म्हणजेच 3/5, so 3 is your numerator and 5 is your denominator, right? So 5 is greater than 3, so it is called as a proper fraction. ज्यामध्ये आपला छेद मोठा अंशापेक्षा, ते तुमचं प्रॉपर फ्रॅक्शन, दॅट इज युअर प्रॉपर फ्रॅक्शन. देन व्हॉट इज यू मीन बाय इम्प्रॉपर फ्रॅक्शन? इम्प्रॉपर फ्रॅक्शन मध्ये आपल्याला काय असतं, तर आपला न्यूमरेटर हा डिनॉमिनेटर पेक्षा मोठा असतो. म्हणजेच की सपोज जर मी आता म्हटलं की माझा फ्रॅक्शन आहे आता 7/4, so 7 is your numerator and 4, which is smaller than 7, is your denominator. Can you tell me out of 4 how can I utilize 7? It is quite impossible. मी 4 मधनं 7 काढू शकत नाहीये, अशक्य. म्हणून याला आपण इम्प्रॉपर फ्रॅक्शन म्हणतो. लाईक फ्रॅक्शन या शब्दावरूनच आपल्या लक्षात येतं की दे आर सेम. मीन्स व्हॉट? की द डिनॉमिनेटर ऑफ द पर्टिक्युलर फ्रॅक्शन्स are same. That means suppose it is 1/2, 3/2 or 5/2. See, all the denominators are 2, so it is called like fraction. In English, the definition is like this. In this type of fraction, the denominators of fractions are same. Now the next is what? Unlike fraction. Immediately by word you understood unlike चा अर्थ बरोबर ह्याच्या like fraction च्या opposite असणारे. म्हणजे काय की ज्यामध्ये डिनॉमिनेटर्स सेम नसतात, डिनॉमिनेटर्स ऑफ फ्रॅक्शन्स आर नॉट सेम, दॅट इज कॉल्ड अनलाइक फ्रॅक्शन. मीन्स सपोज इट इज 2/7, इट इज सपोज इट इज 2/7, 5/8, 9/11. So the denominators are different. That means they are unlike fractions. So it is very much simple. In this type of fraction, the denominators of fractions are not same. Equivalent fraction. Equal means same. So first of all, I am going to tell you the definition of equivalent fraction. इक्विव्हॅलंट फ्रॅक्शन्स म्हणजेच काय, तर इक्विव्हॅलंट फ्रॅक्शन रिप्रेझेंट द सेम व्हॅल्यू, म्हणजे त्यांचं न्यूमरेटर आणि डिनॉमिनेटर हे बऱ्या मे बी डिफरंट, पण इफ यू रिड्यूस इट द आन्सर विल बी द सेम. बाय एक्झाम्पल यू विल इमिडिएटली अंडरस्टँड what is it. So equivalent fraction represent the same value even though they may have different numerator and denominator. For example, if it is 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 4. See, 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 4 means what? 2 upon 4 you can reduce by 2. 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. It will become what? Again 1 upon 2. Same way if it is 5 upon 10, then 5 ones are 5. 5 upon 2 or 10 means what? 5 twos are 10. 1 upon 2. So if the numbers are different but the values are same, that is called equivalent fraction. In the same way, by reducing means what? I am dividing it by a particular table. We have to divide both the number, that is numerator and denominator, by the same table. In the same way, by multiplying the fraction also you will get the equivalent fraction. For example, it will be, suppose it is a 3 upon 6, then it can be 4 upon 8, it can be 3 fours are 12 and 4 fours are 16. It can be 12 upon 16 as well. So these are called equivalent fractions. Now unit fraction is a very much simple definition. When the numerator of a given particular fraction is 1, that is called unit fraction. Suppose it is a 1 upon 6, then you can call it as a unit fraction. I'm sure you are enjoying it because I am taking this from the basics, which is going to be very much helpful. Once your basics will be clear, it will be easy and it will be enjoyable journey with your fraction. So our next is what? Decimal fraction. From childhood we know that decimal is what? 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. If the denominators are in this range, it is called the decimal fraction. So in this type of fraction, the representation of the decimal form of fraction whose denominator are 10 or higher power, that is just now I told you, if it is 10, if it is 100 or 1000 or etc etc etc, it is called as a decimal fraction. So for example, if it is 3 upon 10, 10 is your denominator, right? You have to divide 3 by 10. The answer will be 0.3. It is called, that point indicate your decimal, right? We have to call that point as a decimal. So 3 upon 10 is equal to 0.3. That is your decimal fraction. Very much easy. You can use like this. Suppose it is 3 upon 100. So the answer will be what? 0.03. This is called decimal fraction. In this way, you can utilize 1000, 10,000 as a denominator and you can find out the values of your decimal fraction. Now, the next is what? Mixed fraction. It is quite interesting. Some students find it difficult, but once you understand it, you will enjoy this. So what do you mean by mixed fraction? A combination of whole number and a fraction, that is called mixed fraction. Suppose it is 3 as a whole number and 1 upon 4 is your fraction. So first of all, I have to convert it in a proper fraction. How can I convert it? See, I have to do 3 multiplied by 4, that is your denominator. So the whole number is multiplied by your denominator and you have to add the numerator in it. So it will be like this: 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 1 is 13 and your denominator will be as it is, that is 13 upon 4. This is called mixed fraction. for any operation in a fraction, though it is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Later on we will see all these concepts, but before doing all these operations, we have to convert our mixed fraction in a proper fraction. Otherwise we can't do the operation, but it is very much simple. So right now what we have learned, that is a proper fraction in a marathon way. I am going to explain this now. Whatever we learn before right now, proper fraction where denominator is greater than numerator, improper fraction where numerator is greater than your denominator, then mixed fraction means there is a whole number and fraction, like 3 as a whole number, 1 upon 4 is your fraction, so it is called mixed fraction. Now we are going to start the operations on the fractions. At a glance, if you see in your exercise, oh my god, it is like the feeling, but whatever I am teaching you right now, I am sure it will be helpful while you will solve your examples or your exercise which is related to your fraction. So I am going to simplify the fraction. First of all, the definition is like this. Simplifying a fraction means reducing it to its lowest term by dividing the numerator and denominator by their greatest common divisor, that is GCD, or you can call it HCL, that is highest common factor. HCF or GCD, it is only on nomenclature, but the meaning is same. So first example is what? If I take 6 upon 8, I have to reduce this term. Remember one thing, lots of time we do the mistake. We divide 6 by 3 and we divide 8 by 2 or 4, then it will be completely wrong. Remember my word, you have to divide numerator and denominator by the same table. If it is 6 upon 8, so 6 and 8 both number can divide by 2. So 2 3s are 6 and 2 4s are 8. The answer is 3 upon 4. So that means what? Simplifying fractions, you have to reduce the fraction by dividing it, and remember the division should be by the same table to the numerator and denominator. Suppose the number is 14 upon 21. Immediately what we do? 2 sevens are 14, 3 sevens are 21, which is completely wrong, right? What I told you just now, we have to divide both the number, that is numerator and denominator, by same table. So 14 upon 21 can divide only by 7, that is 7 2s are 14 and 7 3s are 21. So 2 upon 3 will be the perfect answer. I hope you understood this. Now the next is converting improper fractions to mixed fraction. So there are 3 steps. First is divide the numerator by the denominator. Second is write the quotient as the whole number. Third is the remainder become the numerator of the fractional part. Don't get confused. I'm going to explain this with the help of example. Immediately you will understand it. So the question is what? 13 upon 4. This is my fraction. Okay. So what that means what? I have to divide 13 by 4. So 4 3s are 12. 13 I can write on the rough work like this only. See, I think that will be helpful. 4 3s are 12. So 13 minus 12, it will be remainder is 1. So my answer is what? The quotient means my interior whole number, that is 3. Remainder become my numerator and 4 is my denominator. So I convert proper fraction in a mixed fraction, that is 13 upon 4 is equal to 3 as a whole number and 1 upon 4. So it is called converting of improper fraction to mixed number. Now the important part, that is the addition and the subtraction of fraction. Immediately addition means you add numerator or you add denominator. It is not like that. Keep calm yourself. It is very much easy, but you have to be very much focused as well, because from this addition and subtraction lots of things related to maths are there. So be focused. Same denominator, that means if in the given fraction in addition the denominators are same, then in that case you have to add only numerators and write denominator for one time. Suppose it is like, for example, 4 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9, you can see the denominators are same. In this case I have to add only numerator, that is 4 plus 1 upon 9, that is 5 upon 9 is my proper answer. When the denominators are same. Remember, addition of fraction means when the denominators are same, you have to add the numerators only and write the denominator for one time. Whatever I wrote like right now, that is 4 upon 9 plus 1 upon 9 is 5 upon 9. 4 plus 1 is 5, 9 for one time. And now the next bit confusing part, but if you understand, it will not get confused. Different denominators, right? Now the denominators are different and you have to add the fraction. So don't get baffled, don't get confused. You must know how to find out the LCM of the denominator. See, 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 4 are my fractions, and I have to add these fractions. Means what? Immediately I can't add it because the denominators are different. But I'm sure you people must know how to find out the LCM of the denominator. So the LCM of 3 and 4 is 12, right? So 1 upon 3 means what? I have to multiply 3 to get answer 12. So 3 what's are 12? 3 4s are 12. For you, I can do the rough work over here. My LCM is what? 12. And my fraction is what? 1 upon 3. So as the denominator, if I want to 12, I have to multiply 3 by what? 4. But I can't multiply only denominator. I have to multiply numerator as well by the same number, that is 4. So my answer will be 4 upon 12. Right? The other thing you understood. Now the other denominator, other fraction is what? 1 upon 4. Again same way, 4 what's are 12? 4 3s are 12. Again I can't multiply only 4 by 3. I have to multiply 1 by 3 also. So 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. So now the answer is 4 upon 12 plus 3 upon 12. You can see now the denominators are same. I can add the numerator. 4 plus 3 will be 7. 7 upon 12 is my answer. For more example, you can use our app where I have given lots of sums, even in a word problem, for practice. If you get any doubt or any confusion, you can drop the message on our app. Our team will immediately assist you. I can't call it as a difficult. As a teacher, it is very not good, right? Call it any sum as a difficult, but remember, I'm thinking from your point of view. You can't call it difficult, but it is, we have to think about it. Addition of mixed fraction, it is subtraction is also there, addition, multiplication. We will see all other things later on, but first is the addition of mixed fraction. So my question is 5 as a whole number, 1 upon 2 as a fraction plus 2 as a whole number and 3 upon 4 is your fraction. Before this I told you, before doing any operation on the fraction, we have to always convert mixed fraction in a proper fraction. So how to convert? You are also already understood that 5 multiplied by denominator, that is 2, plus numerator as 1 upon 2 as it is as the denominator, plus the same method to the other fraction, that is 2 multiply by 4 plus numerator add again the denominator as it is. So I get a proper fraction is what? 11 upon 2 plus 11 upon 4. राईट, इथपर्यंत आपल्याला कळाले सगळ्यांना. आता मात्र पुढे काय? ॲज ऑफ नाव आय ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दॅट वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट द LCM. विदाउट LCM दॅट मीन्स वाय वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट LCM. लसावी का शोधायचं आहे बरं आपल्याला? तर आपल्याला त्यांचा डिनॉमिनेटर म्हणजे छेद सारखा असल्याशिवाय विदाउट मेकिंग इक्वल द डिनॉमिनेटर यू कांट do any operation on fraction. So the LCM is what now? LCM of 2 and 4 is, I have to make it 2 4s are 8. I can make 4 is a LCM of denominator 2 and 4 is what? 4. 2 what are 4? 2 2s are 4. Right now I told you, you can't multiply only denominator. You have to multiply numerator as well. So I get what? 11 upon 2 plus 11 upon 4. Right now I told you that before doing any operation on the fraction we need denominator same, right? You can't add or less. So the LCM of 2 and 4 will be what? 4. So 2 what are 4? 2 2s are 4. I can't multiply only denominator, I have to multiply numerator as well. So 11 into 2 upon 2 into 2 plus 11 upon 4. 11 2s are 22 plus 11 upon 8. So my answer is 33 upon 4. Now you can see that I have to, if you keep 33 as a 4, it is okay. But if your teachers ask you to convert the answer in a mixed fraction, you have to convert it in a mixed fraction. And the method is what? Very much simple. You already know that I have to divide 33 by what? 4. 4 8s are what? 32. So the answer is 8 as a whole number and 1 upon 4 is your fraction. So in this way you can do the addition of a mixed fraction. In next video we will see the other operations of the fractions. Thank you. Have a good day.